So once it is done, then the next concept is logistic invoice verification. Okay. What is meant by logistic invoice verification? Like till now, we handled how to procure a material. Okay. Then we handled how to inventorize it, like taken the material uh, from the vendor or from the plant, how to inventorize it, how to move the stock. Okay, then we got to know about the special procurement status. Okay, so that all things we discussed till now. Okay, now in this case, now once we taken a material from the vendor, what we need to do? We need to do the payment. Okay, payment to the vendor. So how you do the payment? This is based on the invoice verification, which means whatever the vendor give the invoice, we will do a comparison, like what we given an order to the vendor, what vendor is provided to us back, and what is the
Okay.
price we ordered, and what vendor given the his price in the invoice. Okay.
Okay.
So that checks will be happen in the system. Okay.
Okay.
So that there is a two things here. Okay, the one is a two-way match, another one is a three-way match.
Okay.
Okay, so what is mean by two-way match and what is mean by three-way match? Okay, in the two-way match, generally what we do is we will go and check the PO price and quantity and vendor invoice and quantity. Okay,
Just compare.
just comparison.
Okay.
It is not like system comparison; it is a manual comparison.
Okay.
Okay, the comparison will be done and we do the payment.
Okay.
Okay, and in the three-way match, what we do? We compare PO price and quantity. Okay.
Okay.
And like a goods receipt quantity, like how much we take in a stock. Okay. And we see the vendor invoice, like a PO price and quantity, goods receipt quantity, and vendor invoice and
Which quantity?
so these three things we will compare and we do the final payment.
Okay.
Okay. So that is called as a three-way match. So generally three-way match can be handled for the inventorized materials and two-way match for the service materials.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what. Next is a GR based invoice verification. What is mean by GR based invoice verification? Like once I taken a stock, okay. So
Okay.
once I take the material, so for that materials only I will consider I will consider for the invoice payment. Otherwise, I won't consider it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's known as a GR based invoice verification. Like once I take the goods receipt, then only I do the invoice posting. Otherwise, I won't do.
Okay.
In that case, we use a GR based
Verification.
invoice verification. Okay, so where we put the GR based invoice verification? Generally, the starting point is vendor.
Okay.
Okay. So if you know the in the vendor master, we'll put the GR based invoice verification. From vendor master, it is flown to the info record.
Okay.
Okay. From it, it will be again
But
to the purchase
yes,
order.
sir.
Okay. So
Okay.
that things we will do in the GR based invoice verification, like a GR based verification. Like we will do the vendor. Okay. Vendor, and we will do the info record, and we'll do the purchase order. Okay, so these three comparisons we will do in the GR based invoice verification. Okay, so once we maintain in vendor master, that will be flown to all places.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one is payment terms. Okay, so generally the payment terms. Okay, so what is mean by payment terms? So whatever we do the payments. Okay, so what we do the payments.
What
So
are the material we received?
So correct. So generally, payment terms means once I material received, I'll do after 30 days payment, after 90 days payment, after 120 days payment. Okay,
Okay.
that kind of things we are going to maintain in the payment terms. Okay,
Okay.
that is about the ways of maintaining the different payment terms over here. Okay.
Okay.
So this is about the general information about this one. Okay. Now what we'll do is we will check this both payment terms and GR based invoice verification, and we'll try to post the one invoice. Okay. So now I created a purchase order. So before that we see in the vendor. So generally, where we'll maintain these things in the things in the purchasing tab. Okay, and here purchasing tab you can see here payment terms. How much it is there? C 400. Okay, and there is a tick. Where is a tick? That one. See, GR based invoice verification.
Okay.
So these two indicators we will maintain. Okay. So once you've done that one, it will be flown automatically in the vendor master also. Sorry, info record. If you maintain in the vendor master, it will flow to info records. You
Record.
can see GR based invoice verification tick will be there. Okay. And payment terms, you can check it over here. Purchasing data. Okay. So GR based tick you can see in the info record, and payment terms we can see in the purchase order. Okay. So the first one is GR based invoice verification. It is there or not in PO. Okay. Which is there. Next is a delivery and invoice tab. So here you can see the invoice, payment terms. Okay. So these payment terms, what you can do is you can again edit this one. Go to here. So in the PO, it is there C400, but in the payment terms, again, you can go and edit to 0004. Okay. That changes you can do. So, okay. Now what we did is we taken a order and we will try to take the goods receipt. I do the posting. Okay. Now next what I'll do, I will do the invoice posting. So invoice posting where we'll do in the Miro we can do. Okay. And it is showing as a 12 rupees. Okay. So enter same 12 rupees here. Okay. Now balance is 0 and simulate. Okay. So what is happening? So when we do the GR, so what is happen? Stock account is debit, GRIR is credit. Correct? Now here what will happen? GRIR is debit, vendor account will be credit. You can see. So WRX posting key. Let me post and show you. Okay, now the invoice document is posted. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go and open the purchase order. You can see first the status tab you can see. How much we ordered? One.
piece.
How much delivered?
One piece.
Okay, invoice also done for
One.
one piece. Now this is like entire P2P cycle, like a procurement to pay.
Okay.
Okay, and now you can see goods receipt and the invoice posting. So when you do the goods receipt, what will happen? You go and check document info. So in the FI documents, okay. So in the accounting view, you can see. So stock account is debit and the GRIR is credit, 12 rupees, WRX. This is the
Yes.
intermediate account when you do the GR. Okay.
Okay.
Same thing when you do the invoice posting, what will happen? This GRIR intermediate account will be debit and vendor account will be credit. Fall on document accounting. See here. Now WRX. WRX will be debit and the vendor account will be credited directly. Okay.
Okay.
So this is what the P2P cycle will be happening. So this is like how we will do the checks. So GR based invoice verification we will do in the vendor master, info record and purchase order. And payment terms we can check in the vendor master, PO and invoice.
Okay.
Here you can see payment terms. Why it is not flown? It should flow actually, but it is not flown here. Okay, so here you can see the payment terms and you can change the payment terms at the time of invoice also again. Okay, so this is about the things and we will see the duplicate invoice check. So generally what is meant by duplicate invoice check? For example, I already posted an invoice. Okay. And I forgot actually. Again, what I doing, I am trying to post the same invoice again.
Okay.
Okay. So at that time, system need to tell that you already posted invoice to the same thing, and again you are trying to posting that one. Okay. So in that cases, how we will check? We'll check the duplicate invoice check configuration. Okay. So it will be their standard SPRO, reference IMG, material management, logistic invoice verification, incoming invoice, set a duplicate check. Okay, these three things we need to check. So for company code level, where we need to check? We need to check the company code, reference, and invoice date. Okay. If this combination is repeating, then system should throw the warning or error message because already invoice is posted.
Okay.
Okay.
Suppose if any changes happen.
Then we need to cancel actual invoice.
Okay.
Already posted invoice is there, that we need to cancel.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll go to Myro again. And generally, it is not the case. Payment team will be very cautious when they do the payment. Okay, you can see. I think I'm not getting that error. It is showing some warning message. Okay.
Okay.
So this information we need to send to Avapar to make it as a error.
Okay.
Okay. So that finance team will be checked, but from if you want to see that one already invoice is posted again, you try to post, then system will be create some message already invoice is posted, you should not post it.
Okay.
That information we will get there.
Alert.
Alert. Yeah. So that is about the duplicate invoice checking. Next is here, there is a concept called as a price and quantity variances.
Okay.
So what is meant by price variance and quantity variance? So it is like a small homework for you. Okay. So what I'm doing here, first, my material master, the material price control is standard. Yes, for example. You know what is meant by yes?
Yes. No.
What will happen if I select price control as yes?
Standard.
So, for example, my material master price is 10 rupees,
Okay.
but my PO price is 12 rupees. What will happen?
There is mismatch price value. So we cancel the PO.
No.
So you can change the invoice
No.
as no.
See, it's genuine reason.
Okay.
When I'm creating the material, the price
Okay.
is 10 rupees. But when I'm giving a order, the price is 12 rupees. So in that case, what will happen? System will create a price difference account in the goods receipt.
Okay.
Okay, let me show. Okay, for this material price control is 10 rupees. Okay, standard
Okay.
price. Now you can see material master price is 10 rupees, but PO price is 12 rupees. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'll do the goods receipt. and check I'm doing posting. Okay, then go and do the display. Then go for the accounting. Okay, now you can see the PRD, which is a price difference account. Okay, how much is the difference? 12 minus 10, 2 rupees.
2 rupees.
Okay, so 1.44 minus 0.44 means 2 rupees.
2.
So this 2 rupees will be triggered to price difference account.
Oh.
Okay, if it is a standard price, material master is standard price, the price is changed at the time of PO creation. And for that, we'll do same Miro. Simulate. And directly you can say. Now 12 rupees is debited from our account and 12 rupees is credited to vendor account and payment will be happening. In the same scenario, now what we'll do is we will create a one PO with reference to moving average price is V. Price control is V.
Okay.
60. We'll try to check for 1090. Me 21. Okay, so here we'll select the
V means variance.
no, V means moving average price.
Okay.
So S means the standard price. So it is like fixed price.
V means fixed price.
No. S means fixed price.
Okay.
So V means moving average price. So generally what we do is for standard materials, like our finished products, we will keep always the moving average. Sorry. The finished products will keep always the standard price, and for finished materials. Okay. So for finishing materials, we will always the SAP recommend that you can go and maintain the standard price. For raw materials, generally we will keep it as a moving average price.
Okay.
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 Now you can see there is no the price difference account won't trigger. So 15. Now you post. Now you go and check. There is no price difference account in case of pricing. This material is moving average. See here, there is no price difference account is triggered.
Okay.
Okay, but in case of if price control is standard, so that price difference account will be triggered there.
Okay. Because it is in moving average base.
Correct.
Okay.
So people will be asked what is the impact if the standard price is there and a moving average price in the interviews.
Okay.
Okay. So here there is a different scenarios. You ordered a 100 quantity and do
Okay.
the 100 quantity GR and post 100 quantity. Then you see both the cases. If the price control is yes and price control is V, what will happen? Okay. And you can see ordered 100, goods is it 100, sorry 50, and invoice also done 50. And you can see ordered 100, goods is it is 75, invoice is 50. Deals also you can check.
Okay.
All these cases you will check. So just checking is nothing. Just create a PO, do the GR and do the invoice and check the accounting postings. That is like a quantity variance and a price variance.
Okay.
Okay. You clear, na?
Yeah.
Next is a delivery cost. Okay. So what is mean by delivery cost? The delivery cost is we divide into two parts. One is a planned delivery cost, another one is a unplanned delivery cost. What is mean by planned delivery cost? It is a process like when you when you creating the order, like when you creating the order some material from the so and so vendor. What you do is you try to check what is my final product, because you need to calculate all the things, right? So that thing, so what you do is you will cover, like you check um, 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 what is my final price of this material. You compare that in detail level. Okay, so what is my toll charges and other charges, freight charges, etc., that you can maintain that one.
Okay.
Okay. So that will be happen in the planned delivery cost. Generally, which is nothing but if you maintain the delivery charges. Delivery charges at the time of PO creation, we call it as a planned delivery cost. Okay. So if you not maintained at the time of invoice, you got to know the price is extra. So that cost you are going to handle in the unplanned delivery cost at the time of Miro. Okay.
Okay.
So planned delivery cost we handle at the time of PO creation. Okay. And this unplanned will maintain at the time of invoice creation. Okay. So we'll see. So this is like all topics are very small and
Okay.
finish very fastly. You know, right? How to create a PO with reference to another PO.
You think I tried, but I'm not remember. If I do practice, then only
The more you practice, the more you get. Okay. And here, if you maintain the freight conditions and all those things, it is called as a planned delivery cost. Okay.
planned. Okay.
I'm planning like a to so the 12% on my total price is it thing happen my freight. Okay. Nine zero one. Okay, now we got to know the price is extra. Okay, how much extra? 2 rupees extra. Okay, so that we will maintain in the unplanned way. So this is the unplanned delivery cost. 2 rupees extra I am maintaining. So what is happening? It is triggered to 70 rupees.
17.
So just I'll maintain 70 rupees. That's it. Okay, just simulate and post. That's it. The 2 rupees also will be debited from our account and post. It has some error. Okay. So this is like how we will handle the planned delivery cost and unplanned delivery cost.
Okay.
Okay. You understand, right? What is meant by planned delivery cost and unplanned
Yeah.
delivery. Okay. So next is a subsequent debit. Okay. So what is meant by subsequent debit? Okay. So which is means already I posted an invoice.
Okay.
Okay. And the vendor told that, sir, the invoice price is increased extra, 100 rupees extra something. Okay.
Okay.
So at that time, what we'll do if you want to pay again to the vendor, okay, due to the invoice price increases. Okay. So how we
Okay.
will do? We will do the subsequent debit. So just click on the subsequent debit. Okay. So I'm increasing 10 rupees. Okay. And check. Okay. Simulate. Okay. Simulate. Okay. And post. Okay, it is blocked, but we can see. Okay. So amount got posted. Okay, so
Okay.
we will go and check how the subsequent debit can be happen here. If you go here, follow accounting documents and accounting, see what is happening. Okay, So our account is BS6. Our inventory account is credit. Okay, sorry, debit, and the vendor account will be credit.
Credit.
Okay, so this is
The
going
variance amount for the
huh,
100 rupees.
100 rupees. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is like when we do the subsequent debit means whenever our invoices goes up. Okay,
Okay.
so after posting the invoice, again your invoice value is goes increases. At the time we will do the subsequent debit. Okay, there is one more concept called as a subsequent credit. Okay, so once we post the invoice, we got to know that the amount of the value or material will be decreased.
Okay.
Okay,
The
so
price is 100 rupees, but it reduced to me 98, 95 something when you took.
something whatever it will be.
Okay.
After posting the invoice, the amount is decreased.
Okay.
Okay, so what we do is we will post as a subsequent credit. Credit means vendor back to us, like he will pay amount back to us.
Okay.
Generally, it is won't happen like this.
Will increase only.
Increase only,
Not
no
everybody.
decrease. No decreasing. Why he will pay extra if it is decreasing?
Yes.
Okay. So if it is done, then people will be handled credit memos, or they will post. But so this all things will be handled like when you do some wrong postings.
Okay.
Okay, the finance team will be do all those things, simulate and post. Okay, now you go and check invoice now. 23. Okay. So now what will happen? Vendor account will be debit, our account will be credit. See here. So vendor account will be debit and our inventory account will be credit here.
Okay.
Okay. So this is like how the subsequent debit and subsequent credit will be happen. The next is a credit memo. So credit memo there, what you can do is directly you can handle the both, like a price and quantity, both you can change it. Okay, so I'm changing to 14 rupees. Okay, I have only one quantity, due to that I'm not changing, but generally we can change it. It is not changing, so actually we need to change both. Okay, and 16 rupees enter. So here, I mean, the quantity and the price you can change in the credit memo. Here I'm not able to post because of I'm posted with the single quantity.
Okay.
Okay, so this is things will be happening. Okay. So this is about the subsequent debit, credit memo, and planned delivery cost, unplanned delivery cost, duplicate invoice check, and invoice postings and payment terms check.
Okay.